Isn't to drag anybody, ruin anybody's reputation. It's not meant to be hurtful. The only reason that I ever share my experiences is to make someone else feel less alone. Before I get in it, let me give you a little backstory. So, as many of you know, Trish, my friend, used to be friend. We're not friends any longer. She has an out of control teen, is going on 16 years old, but since, I don't know, the year of like 2020, she has been physically assaulting Trish, breaking doors down, putting holes in walls. And when I say out of control, I don't mean like typical teenage hormonal bullshit, like slamming doors, rolling eyes, huffing and puffing, talking back. I'm talking beating the literal shit out of Trish, her own mother. She has been stealing, sexually active, smoking, a little bit green, sneaking out, being sexually active with men, not boys, men. 19, 20, 21, 22-year-olds. It has caused the biggest strain on mine and Trish's friendship. This last year has been a lot. Anytime anything would happen over at their house, the cops would get called, I would go and help Trish out, right? I would go pick up the littles, bring them back to my house. Anything that she needed, I was there. Trish wasn't staying consistent. Like, she would lie about staying consistent, consistent. She would lie about it. She would be like, yeah, I've been doing this, this, and this, but then come back and be like, well, I never said I was going to do that. I never said I was going to do this, this, and this. So finally I got to a point where I was like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about her. She would say it's unsolicited advice, but she would come to my house and physically ask me, like, what would you do? What should I do? I would tell her what I would do. I think she should do. I would tell her things that I thought would be valuable and helpful. Okay. Finally got to a point to where we started calling around for like boot camps. We found this boot camp down in Harlan, Kentucky. It's called the Appalachian Challenge Academy. But it got to a point to where like Trish's health was declining. It was bad. Like, stress can do some fucked up shit to your body. We found this place. We applied for it. It's a voluntary program. So she goes to her and she's like, hey, this is what it is. Can you go? And she's like, no, I'm not going. She has court because she's been kicked out of high school. She's been kicked out of the alternative school. She's supposed to be doing homeschool. Okay. She goes to court. Trish tells the judge, like, this is what I want to do. And the judge literally says right in front of her, you don't have to go to that if you don't want to. Summer gets in the car and she looks at Trish and she's like, I told you, you fucking bitch. I didn't have to go. And when I tell you that she talks like that to her mom, it's the truth. I'm not exaggerating, not even a little bit, okay? She literally would send text messages to Trish while Trish was over at my house or while we went, like if we went out to eat, and she would be like, fuck you, I hope you unalive. I hope you rot in hell, suck a big da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, whoa, dude. Like, I could never imagine my daughter even opening her lips to speak to me like that. Because, baby, if she did, honey, whoo, CPS would be the last thing here, honey. The coroner. He'd be right outside. Just saying. She finally tells her, like, look, if you don't go, then these are the consequences and this is what's going to happen, okay? She finally agrees to go. We drive her 4.5 hours away. I drive with her 4.5 hours away. We drop her kid off. Do you know, bitch, 2.5 weeks into this program, she gets terminated out of a boot camp for children that are beyond control. How the fuck do you get kicked out of a program for children that are out of control? She tried to run away. And like, at this point, I've caught Trish in so many lies that I don't even know if that's true. Seriously. Trish lies for her daughter so much to the point to like, she takes the blame for the things that she does to make her look better, to make her daughter look better. And I'm like, at this point, I'm fucking mind blown. So after Summer gets kicked out of this program, she comes home trying, Trish says, to be better, okay? But in the beginning, Trish was like, well, since you got kicked out, because it was a 5.5 month program, she got kicked out like 2.5 weeks in. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring the boot camp here. That only lasted like, I don't know, 2 weeks. And then Trish has taken her out and getting her nails done and taken her to Dairy Queen. And she's like, I just don't understand why people don't want to be around her and why they don't want to give her a chance. You don't understand that? Did you hear that pop? That was literally my brain falling out of my asshole. Because how can you be the only one that doesn't see it? And I know how she can be the only one that doesn't see it because she is her mother and she loves her unconditionally. She can easily forgive her, easily forget, easily sweep it under the rug. But none of us can do that, should do that, will do that, or Trish shouldn't put that responsibility on us. It's not our responsibility to do that. Well, Trish thought otherwise. every single time the girls, okay, and I mean the girls, like the other kids and my daughter would get ready to leave, Trish would force them to take Summer with her. They would be like, she would be like, you can't go unless Summer goes. You can't go unless da-da-da-da. My daughter Tatum's like, well, I don't want to hang out with her. I don't feel comfortable hanging out with her, Trish. She treats you like shit. She's disrespectful to you. Do you know Trish just looked at her and went, that's between me and Summer. What happens between me and Summer, that's our business. But it isn't. Because when Summer's beating the fuck out of you at 2 o'clock in the morning and the other kids are seeing that, that's when it becomes their business. It's affecting them. If it affects you, it's your business. Listen, there is a thin, wobbly line when it comes to minding your motherfucking own. It just is. Like, I tell everybody mind your own business, but bitch, I ain't never minding my own business, and neither are you. So I tell Trish over several fucking conversations, stop forcing these girls to be around her. They don't want to. They came to me. These girls come to me and flood. Hey, I'm talking by the numbers, baby. Come to me, talk to me, and tell me they don't want to be around her. She's inappropriate. She talks about how her boyfriend spits in her throat. Just some dirty shit, inappropriate, promiscuous bullshit. So I go to Trish, tell her, this is what the girls are saying and they don't want to be around her. And what does Trish do? She orchestrates an entire fucking roast against Summer. And let me tell you, she sits the girls down, makes them come in her kitchen and sits them down. This is going to be a part 2.